So the question is, what does Grubb bring that Sheridan doesn't to this playbook?
I've talked about this before. I'm currently studying for the LSAT, and one of the things I've done is I'll finish a chapter, and then I'll go back and reread that chapter, right? Just to try and familiarize myself with the concepts. If you think of it in terms like that, Nick Sheridan was on chapter 1 or 2 of about a 10-chapter book, right? Just because he's only called plays once before at Indiana. So he's still figuring things out. Now, that's not to say that he's unfamiliar with chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 10. He knows about them, but he's really well versed in chapter 1 and chapter 2, working his way through chapter 3. Grubb has read the chapters multiple times. He's got the notebook. He can regurgitate the information off the top of his head. That's the difference. I don't think you're going to see some massive difference in playbook, but it may look so different that someone might be excused for thinking it's that different. But it's just familiarity with what one coach wants to accomplish. Grubb has coached running backs. He's coached wide receivers. He's coached quarterbacks. He's coached offensive line. So he can take a look at every single room that's on this offense, look at what the players are able to do, and formulate a plan of attack that's going to be able to coincide with what Kalen DeBoer wants to do. 1, because he has the familiarity with the playbook. 2, because he has the familiarity with Kalen DeBoer. And 3, because he's super experienced in all of these different facets of the offense. So I think that's where you're going to see something different, is someone who has a deep understanding of what the right thing needs to look like.
We're getting somebody that has defeated some major defensive coordinators. He has beat some very, very talented defensive gurus with his offensive scheme. And I know everybody, you could say the argument that Washington, they were great, but the talent he has at Alabama, I'm telling you, it's going to be different. And it's going to be so different to the normal fan's eye. It's going to be like, well, this offense is totally different. Why do we got guys running slants across the middle? Why do we got running backs running the ball? It's basically what it is like when you hire a pilot. You got the all-star coming out of the class. Yeah, he's nice and shiny. Do you want the guy that's nice and shiny, or do you want the guy that's flown 300 successful missions? I want the experience. I want the guy that's proven to be able to get down and get dirty in a dogfight. And he's proven that. Hell, he beat the entire West Coast handily 2 years in a row. The best they had to throw at him, he defeated them. So to me, with what we have, all the weapons that he's going to be able to use, and remember, he only had a limited running back room at Washington. We got a stable at Alabama. He only had a few wide receivers that he could juggle around. We got wide receivers.